there's this boy, right? And this boy suddenly loses his mother and he loses his little brother. So he's raised all by himself. No orphanage, just by himself in the house that his mother had left him. And this made him tend to be pretty antisocial, and he tended to just dislike everybody. And he never tried to make friends, and he never tried to like any woman. Actually, he was always terrified of any other woman because no woman can compare to his mother. So then this one day, he's walking down the street. He's already an adult. He's like, I don't know, 23, 24. And he bumps into one of his best friends from childhood. Now, this best friend of his, let's say his name is Malcolm. And this best friend was always pretty diverse and was always pretty like the agile one of the group. So whatever, so this friend is like, hey, what's up, Pedro? Let's say his name is Pedro. What's up, Pedro? Yo, it's been a while since I haven't seen you, man. What's up with your life? And Pedro's like, yeah, you know, nothing, man. It's fine, man. How are you? It's good to see you, fine. He's like, yo, it's about time you stop being so freaking negative and shit. You gotta lighten up. Yo, I'm about to get on this ship and I'm going to Argentina. Alright, I'm gonna go to Buenos Aires because you see, I got this acting group. And in this acting group, there's mad cool people I want you to meet, you know? And there's this woman, her name is Aglae, that's La Señorita. And she is just freaking amazing. And her parents are rich and shit. So, you know, they can't find out that she's hanging out with me. But whatever, we're all gonna go down to freaking Buenos Aires, Argentina. And we're gonna have ourselves a great time. And I want you to come with me. I want you to come with me. He was like, no, I mean, thank you very much, but I mean, no, I can't, you know, the house, and I just can't. Yo, stop that shit. You know what? I have a better idea. Why don't you come with us? We're barking off tomorrow. We're leaving, but I want to spend one night with her tonight. She is the most beautiful person, man. Yo, her skin is just like, oof, and her hair, and she's just, you have to let me be one night with her. But the thing is, her parents are rich and I'm poor, you know, and so they don't want her hanging around me. But we are in love, and we're gonna get married next semester in Spain, and I want you to come to our wedding too. But you have to help us out with this night. Would you let us borrow your place so we can be together this night? And he's all like, damn, girl, that's kind of alright. So that means you're gonna go with us, Pedro? You're gonna go with us to Buenos Aires? I don't know, I guess. I mean, yo, Pedro! Okay, I'm gonna go. You go set up the house, and I'm gonna go do all the shit, the paperwork and everything. So I'm gonna set it up so you can leave with us. So Pedro goes to his house, and he's all like, you know, he hasn't shared time with people in a minute. You know what I mean? In a minute, in like 20 years. So he's all like, oh my god, this woman is beautiful and I have to set everything up for her, and my friend, so he goes and he makes, he puts lace linens on the bed, he puts like silverware on the little table, puts candles everywhere, fragrance and flowers. He sets up the place, hooks it up for her. And then he starts thinking, why am I even doing this? I mean, I don't even know the bitch, and I mean, what am I even thinking? But for the first time in his life, he had some excitement. He had some, something about. So, whatever. Suddenly, around 12 o'clock at midnight, just how Malcolm had said, they arrive. So what he does is he hides in his room, he closes his door, and his door is right next to his old mother's room. And his old mother's room is where they're going to stay. It's the room that he had set up. So he's lying in bed, and he hears, fumbling keys. And then he hears, somebody walking. And then he's, in his room. And then he hears, he hears that, and he's all like, and then all of a sudden, he feels that there's somebody in his mother's room, and that, if he hears the bed kind of go squeak, like when you sit on the bed, he's like, and then he hears boom, 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 boom. Somebody just walked out, but he feels the presence of somebody else in the room. So this means that Malcolm has left, and La Señorita Aglae is in the other bedroom. Now he's just intrigued. He's going crazy because he's heard that this woman is freaking drop dead amazingly gorgeous. So he wants to see, he wants to see if it's true. But he feels it's wrong. Should I do this? It's like my best friend, man. Should I be doing this? So he goes, he's like, a little peek won't hurt. So he goes and he sneaks the door a little bit open. And he looks. and he sees stuff on the floor, like luggages and stuff, and he looks and he sees an ankle. And he hides back in. He thinks, oh my God, that is the most beautiful ankle I have ever seen. So then he's like, I have to have another look. I can't believe that foot was so delicate, that skin was so perfect, the shoe was just, So he looks a little deeper, but then he's thinking, what if she catches me? She's gonna think I'm a freaking pervert. I have to take another look. So he goes and he takes another look, and he sees this Candescent, beautiful, honey-looking hair, locks all upon her shoulder. He sees the woman turned like this with her hands. He sees the beautiful skin right here, the collarbone, the shoulder. Yo, he's about to jizz just looking at this shit. So he comes right back in, and he's like, that is the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. Oh my God, I want her for me. And he falls in love with her. Can you believe that shit? He falls in love with her, and he thinks, I have to have her for me. I have to have her for me. I have to have her for me. I'm in love with this woman. This is the woman I'm supposed to be with for the rest of my life. So he starts thinking, oh my God, I'm going to have to kill Malcolm. Fuck Malcolm. We're going to have to cut Malcolm up into little pieces and throw him into the ocean. And I'm going to have to teach her. I'm going to have to like grab her for me. I'm going to have to take her off onto this other island. I'm going to have to make her fall in love with me. We're going to have to get married. To the hell with Malcolm. And he just starts making up these little stories. Because he's going psycho, you know, he's going crazy. Beauty can make a person go kind of cuckoo in the head. So he's like, I have to touch her. Because she was sleeping, you know, she was sleeping. And he couldn't believe how beautiful her breathing was. It was just like, see how, and he was just like, you know what? I need to go touch her. I need to touch her just a little bit. So he comes and he opens up the door, and he's like, she's sleeping, she'll never notice. So he goes, and just like that, she's sleeping on the bed, right? And he's like, a little kiss on her hands will never harm her. She'll never have to know. And that way I can have that thought in my head for the rest of my life. So her hand is just delicately pursed out like this. See, just like this. And he's like, just my lips just have to, and he takes her hand and he kisses it. And yo, when his lips touched that skin, he felt fireworks go off in his head. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, 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 and everything in his body was just going rising up. He was getting mad excited about this, but then suddenly, you know what happened? As soon as Alright, so as soon as his lips reach off the hand goes, and he's like, ah! Yo, it was a mannequin. The hand just came right off, and he was like, oh my God! And suddenly, Malcolm comes running in. Yo, man, I hope you don't hate me. I hope you don't want to kick my ass. But I just had to prove to you, man, that you could get out of this trauma. I mean, you've been living 20 years without even looking at another woman, man. That's not the way to live. Your mama would have not wanted that. So I came here to prove to you that love does exist, and that love could solve anything, and that with love making you fall in love, you are healed, man. Because you know what? Love is the cure to any type of situation, any type of problem. Love will solve it. So I hope you don't hate me, man. It's a mannequin. I know it was a little crazy, a little sick, but it just had to break you out of this little thing you were in. Alright? So you ready to go to Buenos Aires tomorrow? And Pepe would just say, yeah. Okay? So that's the end of the story. I hope you guys like it. I know it's a little psycho, it's a little weird. I mean, trust me, when I read it, I was just like, what? Like, that's not right. It's weird. But whatever. So that's my little vlog for today. I have class. It's 11:43. I have class at 12. I have to run. So take care, guys, and thanks for listening. Mwah. Ciao.